Just because I wanted to see what it was like, and because my friend had asked me to do it with her.
To the environmental impacts of meat industry. But why did you decide just to eat like eggs as opposed to? Because I got in a fight with my mom because I wanted to be full vegan, and she said absolutely not. You cannot live under this roof if you're full vegan. So we had to come to a compromise. So I eat eggs.
I wanted to change because I feel like it's a healthier choice, and obviously because we're not harming any animals.
Ethics.
Ethics?
And not like the, I love animals, so I'm not gonna eat them. But it's more so, like, yes, it is that. But I don't think we have a right to just exploit other living things just because we're too lazy to eat something else or we like the taste. But it's also like the environmental argument of it, like the economic argument of it. It just makes no sense not to be.
Do you know why your parents raised you to be vegetarian?
I was raised Hindu, so yeah, surprise.
Basically, when I was 6 months old, my speech stopped developing, and they thought I was maybe going to be autistic. So my parents did a lot of research, and they discovered that taking out gluten from your diet can actually help. And then they took out gluten from my diet, and I started speaking again.
My mom makes me chicken, so I kind of need a little bit of protein in my diet. But otherwise, I don't eat other meat just because it like grosses me out. I don't think I can eat fish because of my cottage fishing was just gross.
Because of the way the cruelty, the way people treat animals, the way they're slaughtered, the way they're confined in cages and stuff like that.
I was originally planned to do it for a week, but I decided to do it for 2 weeks.
Officially, I think 2 years. I was off and on for a long time, and I was vegetarian since I was born.
It's been 2 years.
So grade 5, I guess it's grade 5.
This year will be 6 years.
It's like my whole life, basically.
I don't know. I kind of went on and off for a while. I guess I stopped eating meat in like grade 10 but then I ate chicken for a while and then went back to not eating meat.
What happened was I watched a documentary about how animals are treated, and that really influenced me in the way I eat.
Well, when I was in grade 4, I lived with my friend and her whole family is vegetarian for like a week in the summer, and I realized that like how easy it is to not eat meat. But I never really liked meat, and then my parents were just kind of like, well, like, you don't have to eat it.
Originally it was my friend Natalie, but then I just decided to do it separate, like on my own after.
Not really a who, I guess myself and like the research that I did independently. What did that research say? I did a lot of research about the environmental impacts of the meat and dairy industries.
Well, I never really liked meat to begin with, but then I watched a documentary called Food Inc., and then it really changed my decision.
Especially like I said, because I never liked meat. Like I never liked bacon or like steak or anything. It just grossed me out, or didn't like the taste. So for sure I love it. Like I love carbs and fruit.
I enjoyed some of them. I didn't necessarily like the grapefruit or the tuna, but aside from that, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I have no problems with the foods.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes and no. Some gluten-free things are really good and others are really bad. It really depends what you can find.
Yes, I do enjoy it because I never really liked meat to begin with in the first place, so it was pretty easy.
By saying foods that I'm limited to, it's implying that I have a very small section of foods that I can eat. I do eat a very small section of foods. That's besides little. I eat white bread and tomatoes and avocado. That's not because I don't have things to eat, just because I'm picky. And so I don't feel limited. So I enjoy it.
Do you ever like wish you could like eat meat or Dairy, eggs,
No.
none of it?
Some people, they'll eat bacon and they'll be like, oh, you wish you wanted. You wish you wanted this. I mean, you know you want this. And it's like, well, I really don't. I never had any, I never wanted to try it in my life.
When I'm in a hurry, I usually just get a slice of toast with an avocado.
Because gluten-free bread can be really shady, I really like rice. I like have a lot of things with rice or potatoes.
I would say pasta. Love some pasta and pasta with chicken to get a little protein because what's it called? I'm a palo vegetarian.
Yeah.
Which means I only eat chicken, but only sometimes because my mother makes me.
The peanut butter and banana or the chocolate covered bananas.
My go-to meal would either be cheesy pizza or pasta.
I'm very lazy. I like things very quickly. So it's egg spaghetti toasted with vegan butter and sliced tomatoes and avocado.
Breakfast, I do a lot of oatmeal with like almond butter and blueberries and coconut yogurt. That's like a typical breakfast. Lunch, big fan of the Havergal Meatless Mondays. They're great. They do like a Buddha bowl kind of thing, like the kind of thing that like you might see at Fresh, like, you know, with some kind of protein like chickpeas or something like that. Dinner, I don't know. My dad makes a lot of vegan curries. I also like sweet potato a lot. Or the other day, go follow my food account. It's at it's at Food with Friends, but all the is PH. Okay. Go follow and you'll see my dinners. There you go.
I've noticed that it's a lot easier to eat carbs, but because I try to eat more vegetables, I notice that I gain more energy, and actually my skin starts to clear up a little bit more because I'm constantly eating more healthier foods.
I just like feel a lot better. I don't know, I'm less like heavy and bloated and slow, get less acne, my hair's softer, I'm better at working out now, like I'm stronger and faster. Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily like health benefits, it was just like I felt better. Like I didn't feel like I was like tired all the time. It just like I just felt like I had more energy.
I actually find that I'm more energized than my gluten-eating friends because gluten can sometimes make people tired.
I don't really know if I've noticed like health benefits. I know for sure, like since I don't eat red meat, that kind of eliminates a few health concerns. But overall, like I just like learned a lot more about protein sources and like different types of protein I can get.